Straight back into it. I've slotted these holes now, so that should give me the distance I need here just to get that spoiler matching that radius. Got that bolt in there, that bolt in there, and the alignment on that is good. But the bizarre thing is, the hole on the side here is way out. I can't work out why it's way out, because it should be in the right position. So I'm going to have to probably drill another hole and weld up the old one. Bugger. How did I mess that up? So my advice for anybody putting a spoiler on is don't think you can measure out all the holes in one shot and drill them and bolt it on. Do the centre ones first, bolt it down on the centre, get it lined up, and then mark the outside ones. So what I've done here is, from this radius I've measured in 7 centimetres, same from the other side, and then run the tape from that edge through the 7 centimetre mark to touch that boss. So that there, through there, is 53 on both sides. So I've got it bolted in the middle, I've got it parallel on the sides, I've marked around the foot of it, and now I'm going to take it off, make another template, and stick the template back down again, and drill another set of holes. Right, blimey, that's bright out there. It's coming from the top. Okay, so yeah, made the template, laid it over onto here, and the hole is, well, an embarrassingly long way away. So yeah, same again, I'll say the same thing again. If you're going to put a spoiler on, put the middle one on first, get it bolted in, and then mark the legs and position the holes. Do not try and do all the holes together. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, that one doesn't look too bad there. That one looks pretty shocking. Yeah, but you know what it is, it's like for the Evo DRS version spoiler, right? So it's all good. That is on there, and it's on there dead straight. I'm quite happy with the match there. Whew, what a job that was. The holes underneath are a little bit of a mess, but what I could do is probably just bond the plate on the inside of it, or just use big like repair washers, because I don't think I want to get involved in welding all that up again. I can make sure there's plenty of protection on it. But I've got apparently some feet coming for it, courtesy of Clips and Bits. I found these guys recently, and they've been very, very helpful. So I'm yet to learn what extent they go to. I need to study their website. They've got all sorts of stuff on there. But if you do need obscure stuff, then they could well be your guys. Clips and Bits on Facebook, and I think they've got a www dot as well. Maybe I try and find out and put them in my description. Very supportive. Alright, right, okay, so we're done there now. We've done the welding, we've done the spoiler holes, slots, craters, whatever you want to call them. I'll get on them now. I could do the filling, get the kitty hair on there, the long fibre polyester resin stuff to like blend out the welding imperfections. So I'll get on with that. Today is one of those days where you probably should have stayed in bed. Right, I've just had an email from DHL asking for evidence of payment for the shocks that I bought from Burton's. It's like, it's coming with an invoice. It's already like 800 quid. And they don't believe it. They think they must be worth more or something. So they want evidence, and they're inspecting the package. It's ridiculous. Importing parts into Thailand is a real pain. I've been doing it for years through my company, And it's not too bad because you're doing it under the name of a company. But as soon as you start doing personal imports, they like to shaft you. They really do. So we'll see what happens there. Whether they revalue or apply tax to their perceived value. They're already going to hit me with a 37% on what they call the CIF, which is carriage insurance freight. So they take the total cost that you paid, they add 30% import duty and then 7% VAT. We're lucky out here that VAT is only 7%, but when you pay 30% import duty on a car part, it's ridiculous. You know, you can get stuff in like under the radar, stuff comes in by post that's low value, you don't pay any tax on it. But something like this coming with a courier, they just have you over a barrel with it. So that's another moan of mine. I'm filling this out now, and this is basically just the fibre filler, just to level it out and not have too much of the normal filler in, just to thicken it up a little bit. And you can put this onto bare metal. This is like polyester, glass fibre, and it can go on bare metal, no problem at all. So 3 spots of that. When I just a little bit more, I lost me blooming. Well, I went to get the hammer to knock down a couple of high spots in here, and came back and I couldn't find my sanding block, and I caught, lo and behold, it's in the bucket of water down here. And I don't do wet sanding. I think it was Rick. I said, watch my grumpy video. They're getting grumpier. Alright, so the plan is to finish blocking this filler down and then probably scotch off the inside, because this will just get scan sealed. I'm trying to get all the panels the same level. So the outside of the doors are all done. The inside of the doors are ready to be painted, and then they can be hung. But I don't want to paint the inside of the doors and hang them and still have to do like the inside of this and the inside of the bonnet. So we're going to scan seal the inside of the doors and paint them white, and we'll do the same on this and on the bonnet. So I need to get this to that clean level. So once I finish blocking this out, I'll flip it over, clean it and scotch it and sand it, and probably put the seam sealer in. And then this is the same level as doors. So when I start painting the doors, this can just be done at the same time, same thing. And then we'll move on to the bonnet and start pulling dents, trying to pull dents out of the top of the bonnet. That's the plan. Try to get all the bodywork all on the same level. And when the 6 panels are done, we could start looking at finishing the body off on the car and getting it all painted together. I'll paint the boot and the bonnet separately, but the doors will be painted on the car. Right, well that's it for Grumpy Me for now. It is, by the way, Friday. I haven't updated the board again. It's Friday. It'll be, I guess, the 20th. Day 32, 31 days to go. I'll see in a bit, but there's something else to whinge and moan and groan about. I was just thinking that maybe I should leave a tribute to the rats, like all their sort of disgusting pooey footwork. That's what the whole car was like. Absolutely disgusting. But I think I'll just leave it as a sweet memory and scrub it out. So this isn't a bad way of sort of scrubbing things down. An old Scotch-Brite and an old Velcro sanding pad, and it saves your fingers, because you can just keep it relatively flat and just get in there and clean it all up. You don't get the tracks from your fingers. It's sort of like an interface pad or a cheap sanding sponge. I've got sanding sponges, but I'm not going to do the whole of this boot lid with those because they're expensive. this is cheap and it works. So we'll get all this cleared up. Just remembered I need to gel that in, get the kitty hair into this area and get that 80'd out as well. So I'll do that before too long. That should be looking somewhat cleaner. That was a cuckoo, a bit like a cuckoo. So this now has been phosphoric acid. So had that all up around it, dissolving all the acid out, all the rust out the seam, and then flushed it, neutralised it, dried it, and put this Worth rust converter on it. Just giving it everything it can. Rust converter, Worth. That hopefully will seal it off a bit. If anything's going to bubble out, it'll take longer than without it. So now I'm going to prime that just with some 1K, and then mask it off and put on the seam sealer. It's amazing what a little bit of paint does to something. It's the wrong colour for a white, but what the hell. It's going to have seam sealer on it and then sealer, and it'll be fine. I just felt like using that particular primer. That's gone in there lovely. But I've just run out of all round auto body sealant. I've got this on the shelf. It's already been open. I'm not sure. Ooh. What was that? What are you laughing at, Austin? That was proper on there. Oh. Oh, something cheered me up today. I mean, it might be still soft in the inside. We got a knife here. Nah, I think it's gone. I think officially we've run out of sealant. There's a partial bit in a tube over there. There's next to nothing in this. I've already managed to get 2 more sides out of it. And let's just see if I can do the home run and get this done. So, wish me luck. Tin bead, because we're going to sprint. Come on. Come on. You know, obviously if I move the gun faster, it's going to last longer. That's right. That's it. Jesus. It's out. Right. Is this enough? This is me. Get this up this end. I'm going to start taking bets. Should run a book on whether or not I'm going to finish this freaking car.
Gambling's illegal here.
I'm not here. I'm on the internet. So is corruption and extortion, but that doesn't seem to be stopping the... Sorry, did you say something? So I placed an order yesterday with Auto Dock, and I got we measured the drive shaft boots, inner and outer, the steering gaiters, inner and outer, And what else did we order? Some exhaust rubbers. Is that about it? Right, this is the magic trick here. This makes it all smooth and shiny. So we went through it was about 10 o'clock last night by the time we got the order in, and we went to pay the money and put our address in, and it's EU only, so we couldn't get the stuff sent out here. But because I had Ian, thank you very much Ian, look at this, because I had Ian's address and telephone number on hand, I just bunged them in and sent them to his house. So Ian Brooks, thank you very, very much for that. We might need another one soon with some brake parts. We're trying to find a brake servo, and we may actually have to modify a newer model, but we'll try and find a Sierra one first. So if anybody out there has got that they know is a good brake servo, new ones, although out of stock, seems to be £400 to £600, euros, whatever. Anyway, that's it. It's taken me all day messing around with this damn bonnet, and it's nowhere near finished. I still have to DA it, prime it, and then fill it, because I only ever put filler down on primer.
It's not a bonnet.
Boot. That's it. But this now, we'll park this and we're going to move on to the bonnet, because we've done the boot, nearly done the boot. Anyway, it's been a terrible day. Lots of time burnt on this. Still lots of time still to be burnt on it, but I want to get on and see. I mean, it's going to take probably a week now still to finish this pair of panels, but they are the last two panels, and hopefully. Cheers, thumbs up, thumbs down, either which way, give us a thumb, don't just do nothing. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all that sort of stuff. Thank you very much. It's Friday evening, tomorrow's Saturday, it's actually a long weekend. Monday's a holiday. I think Alex is going to come over one of the days over the weekend. But anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Thank you very much. Bye bye.